Berfine,
Hello, Mr. Barney.
I am so happy to see you. I haven't seen you in, oh my, maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
No, I guess 2 weeks or 1 week.
Okay, well, I have to know how you're doing. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
I'm very good. It's a beautiful sunny spring day here in the United States. So, how is the weather in Ankara today?
It's hot. Not
Oh,
very
really?
hot. It's hot and cold, warm.
I see. You know, one of my students in Ankara told me that on April 11th, it snowed.
Yes, it's true.
Were you surprised that it's snowing in April?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard it was a surprise. Now, uh, Berfine, I'm looking at a painting behind you.
Yes.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Berfine, it looks beautiful. Tell me about the painting. What is it? What did you make?
It's called Ethnically Beautiful Woman.
Okay.
It's it's about a group of people who differently with each
Mhm,
other on the
mhm.
basis of the same from other groups.
Okay.
It's they have a lot of in common language, culture,
Okay. Okay.
traditionally religion,
Okay.
history. It's like that.
Very interesting. Well, your artwork is just beautiful. It really is. You do a great job with the artwork.
Thanks,
So
Mr. Bernie.
you're welcome. I appreciate it. Hey, I wanted to show you a short video. And at first you might think, why are we looking at this video? But I want to teach you a word, and this little boy is going to show you what this word means. Now, this little boy in this video, he's only 5. He's only 5 years old. And watch what he can do. So he's 5 years old. Watch what he does.
Go. Alright, Max, you go under the lights when you get off. Go, Max. Go. You should light these on fire. Where'd you drop one? Dude, we gotta light these on fire.
All right. Now, I put in the chat, the boy juggles balls, rings, and pins. Okay. So in this picture, the boy is juggling balls. Then here, he's juggling rings. And finally, at the end, he's juggling pins. Okay.
Okay.
So what do you think it means when we say juggle? What does it mean to juggle?
Juggle is someone do good thing. They push ball and take down like a clone.
Okay. Okay. I put here to catch and throw several things.
I understand.
Because he catches and throws several things. Now, this boy, he's very good and he's only 5. Okay.
Yes.
Berfine, do you know how to juggle?
No.
Do you think your brothers can juggle?
Bauer maybe and Rezange maybe.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to juggle. I can't juggle either. Okay. But I wanted to show you juggle has a second meaning. And here is the second meaning. If you juggle lots of different things, for example, your work and your family, you try to give enough time or attention to all of them. Now, Berfine, in some ways you do this kind of juggling because you go to school, you have homework, you have study time, you do artwork, and you meet on Cambly. And you're doing all 5 things. You juggle them because you have to figure out, how can I do all 5? Okay?
Okay.
So juggling can also mean that you are doing several things at the same time. So there's one meaning of juggle, and I'm going to put also here, to do. Also to do several things at the same time.
I understand.
Okay. Do you understand?
Yes.
Who cooks dinner at your house?
Me, my father, my brother, and my mother.
Okay. And isn't it true? It's kind of like juggling, because one person is doing one thing, another's doing another thing, another's doing another thing. That's kind of like juggling. Okay. Doing several things all at the same time. Okay, Berfine? Okay. Now, next time I'm going to ask you about juggling. Do you think you will remember?
Yes.
I know you will, because you're a smart young lady. Okay.
Thanks.
We finished the letter E, but I wanted to go through one more time and make sure you remember everything. So go ahead.
Elephant. Emu. Eggs. Earthworm. Eggplant. Evergreen trees. Emeralds. Eraser. Eagle. Elk. Enchiladas. Ear muffins.
Earmuffs, earmuffs,
Earmuffs.
earmuffs, just a little bit shorter. Very good. Okay. Let me show you the way to see. Earmuffs, earmuffs. Muffin is a word, but that's a different thing. It's a food.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a little bit of a different thing. All right. You did a super job with that. And you remember these words. And I haven't seen you in several weeks, but you remember them. All right. Today, let's go on quickly to the letter F. Come on. There it is. And let's see, there are 12 letter F words. Let's see how many of them you know. So do you know this?
Is it flu?
Oh, that's close. That is actually the French word plume. That's right. And in Spanish, it's pluma. But in English, it is feather, feather,
Feather.
feather.
Okay.
Now, what is it in Turkish?
Tüy.
Very similar, isn't it, to plume? Very good. Okay. And you know what kind of animal that is?
Fox.
A fox, definitely. So she knew fox. And that pink bird?
Flamingo.
Flamingo. So that's 2.
Frog.
Frog, you knew 3 of them.
Flying fish.
A flying fish, so you knew 4 of them. This is a tough one.
I don't know.
Okay, can you read that?
Oh, just a minute. Oh.
Go ahead, read it.
Firefly.
Firefly. Can you read that?
I know. Flashlight.
Flashlight.
I don't know.
Ferret. Ferret.
Ferret.
Bauer would like to have a ferret as a pet. He told me that he would like your parents to get him a ferret. Okay. All right.
Okay. French fries.
French fries. So you knew 5 of them.
Floor.
Flower, so that's 6.
I don't know.
Okay. Flee, flee,
Flee.
flee. The A in flee is silent, so it's just pronounced flee. Okay, one more.
I don't know.
Fountain, fountain,
Fountain.
fountain. Okay. I wanted to tell you something real quickly. In the United States, we call that a flashlight. Okay. In the United Kingdom, they call it a torch.
Torch.
Okay. So I'm teaching you the word flashlight because I'm an American, but please realize in other countries, they call it a torch.
If I say a flashlight, what can be?
People will think you're American. If you say torch, they will think you're from the United Kingdom. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, my friend, let's take a minute today and look at the words that we started quite a long time ago. Okay? All right. Berfine, would you pronounce those words for me?
Of course. Fail, rate, trail, sway, paint, buy, plane, may, gray, snail, pale, try, bright, place, great.
Very good. Just one word. Try that word one more time.
Bay.
Bay, right, right. Because all of the words have the A sound. In some of the words, the A sound is AY, like bay and ray. And some of the words, the A sound is AI, like fail and plane. And then one or two of the words are strange because look at this. Great has an A sound in it, and the E, I don't hear it at all. So it's a little bit strange. Okay. Row 1, what do you love to do?
Sway.
I think you love to paint, don't you?
Yes.
Because you are an artist, and I think you love to paint.
Oh, I can't understand your question. For that,
Okay. Okay. All right. These come from the sun. What comes from the sun?
Light.
Okay. All right. Look at row 1, those 5 words. Which one of those is something that comes from the sun?
It looks like sway, but it can be right too.
Ray. Okay, sway. Sway means to move like this. I'm swaying. Okay?
Okay.
Berfine, when you look outside and there's a lot of wind, whoosh, whoosh, and the trees are going like this, that's
Yeah.
sway. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Row 2. Which one of these is an animal?
Snail.
Very good. Very good. Which one of these is made of water?
I don't know.
Bay.
Bay.
Okay. Let me show you something here. Maybe because you're used to hearing it in Turkish. I'm just pulling up a map of Turkey real quickly. Okay. All right. Now, Berfine, you are in Ankara, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, look, I'm going to go in here. Okay. See Antalya here?
Oh, I know. Okay, I understand.
This is a bay.
Bay.
This is a bay. And let me show you another bay. Oh, this is a bay right here. Yumurtalik.
Yes.
Okay, this is a bay. Okay. Oh, and this here near Merci. This is a bay. One of my other Turkish students who is an artist, she lives in Merci. Okay. And so those are bays. So Turkey has a lot of bays. Now look at this one here. So this is a bay. Down here now, near Marmaris is a bay. And here's another one here. So these are bays.
Yes. Okay, I understand.
Okay. All right. Okay. And let's do a little bit on the last row. Oh, look at the last row. This is what I would put my lunch on at school, and I carry it like this.
Tray.
Right, tray. Berfine, these are trays. See? Now here someone has put their teacups on a tray. Okay. So these are trays. Now here's a tray that's got, oh, I don't know, some muffins on it, I think. Okay.
Okay.
So that is tray. Now, one more. Berfine, I have one of these right here. Let me show you. Berfine, what is this? See, it's got a handle for me to carry it, and it's got things inside of it.
Place.
Pail. Pail.
Pail.
This is a pail. Okay.
Pail.
Berfine, when you were a little girl, did your mom and dad take you to the beach and you played with a shovel and a pail?
Yes.
At the beach? Okay. Yeah. Because last week when we were at the beach, we gave each of our grandchildren a shovel and a pail to play with at the beach. And they liked it very much. They had a lot of fun. Okay. All right, Berfine, let's go on. I'm going to go ahead and copy the words and put them in the chat for you. All right, and let's see about you making a word. Okay. Berfine, what two words could we make with R-A-Y?
Can be failed?
Well, now we're right here, my friend. Okay. Now, if I add T, I make the word tray. Tray. Can you think of another word we could make?
Oh, like this. G.
Right. And what would that be?
Gray.
Gray, right. So gray, the color gray. Okay. How about the next one? It says nail. What word could we make with nail?
S.
And the word is?
Snail.
Perfect. What word could we make with way?
S.
And it
Sway.
would be sway, like this, I told you, sway. And how about lays?
P.
And it would be?
Place.
Very good, very good. Plays, very good. All right, my young friend, let's go ahead to our story for today. Uh-oh, it stopped. Why did this pause? Okay. There we go.
I can't hear.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay, let me put it on again. Don't know why it does that sometimes. Okay.
It was coming up everywhere, even at my school.
Good.
But I had a problem.
Can you hear it now?
Yes, I can.
My two best friends were running for school president. I could only vote for one of them. Abby is really smart. She's my next door neighbor. She moved here a couple years ago. Matt is really popular. I've known him since kindergarten. We play on the same baseball team. I helped them make campaign posters to hang in the school hallways. Matt and Abby both said, "Vote for me!" But how could I choose between my best friends? Ugh, I wish there was no election. Why do we have to vote? I asked Mrs. Hardy during social studies.
Voting is a way for people to show their opinions.
She explained.
Then decisions can be made based on the majority.
That didn't solve my problem. I decided to ask my sister about voting. Becca turned 18 this year. She can vote in a real election for the first time,
I can't wait to vote.
she said.
Voting is a privilege.
Who are you voting for? I asked.
I'm not telling you.
She stuck her tongue out at me.
Voting is private. That way people can feel free when they vote.
Downstairs, Mom and Dad were stuffing envelopes. They volunteer for Mayor Morgan's campaign. Even our front lawn is filled with campaign signs. Mom and Dad always say that elections are important,
We pay taxes to the government,
said Mom.
so we should choose good leaders.
How do you know who to vote for? I asked,
Well,
said Dad.
you have to think hard and know the facts.
Voting isn't just marking a ballot,
Added Mom.
it's a serious responsibility. I vote for people who will make the world better for us.
My parents didn't solve my problem, but they had good advice. I thought really hard about who to vote for. Abby wanted new classroom computers. Matt wanted to fix the baseball field. They both had good ideas. It wasn't easy, but finally I made a decision. This morning at school, we voted. But I'm not saying who I voted for.
Ah,
Like Becca said, voting is private. The principal will announce the winner tomorrow. I know that he or she will be a great school president. I'm glad I answered my election question. But now I have a new problem. How will I cheer up the friend who doesn't win? Oh no!
Berfine, do you have elections at your school?
No.
Okay. Here in the United States, it's very common that schools have what is called a school government. And one student is elected president, and another student is elected vice president. And they represent the students of the school in important decisions. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, I wrote the word in the chat. I wrote the word privilege. Can you read that word in Turkish about privilege?
Ayrıcalık.
Oh my, that's hard for me to say, ayrıcalık. Okay. What does privilege mean?
It's like a secret.
Okay. Okay. It can also be something that you get to do. So your parents might say, well, Berfine, you're not a little girl anymore. Now you can do whatever. You can maybe stay up later at night after Bauer has to go to bed. Okay. So that might be a privilege for you. Okay. And do you see what I wrote for private? Is that özel? Özel?
Özel.
Özel. Okay. Private. What does private mean?
It's like a secret again.
Oh, I love how you said that. It is like a secret. Very good. Now, did you notice the boy's big sister? She is 18. Okay. And so she gets to vote in elections in the United States for president and governor. She gets to vote. And he said, who are you going to vote for? And she said, I'm not going to tell you. It's
Secret.
It's secret. It's private. I'm not going to tell you. It is private. Okay. And do you see what I wrote for ballot?
Yes.
Say that word in Turkish.
Oylama.
Oylama. Okay. So let me just show you. This is what a ballot looks like in the United States. See that?
I see.
Right. And you fill in the little circles about who you want to be the next. Here's someone filling in the ballot. Okay. And so that is called a ballot. And then you put it in the ballot box when you're done. So that is to fill in the ballot. And you see, here's the word ballot. This is a simple ballot. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Berfine, we have only 2 minutes left and we have finished the lesson for today. So what are you going to do this weekend?
This weekend, I go to course. Maybe I talk with my friends at night.
Okay. Okay.
And after 4 days, it's my birthday.
It is.
After weekend.
So let me see. Your birthday is the 21st?
Yes, not 21st. 23.
You're kidding.
Yes.
The girl I was just telling you about who lives in Merci, who is an artist, her birthday is April 23rd.
Oh.
I can't believe this. She is going to be 13 on April 23rd. Now you're going to be 13 or 14?
14.
So when she was born, it was your first birthday. Isn't that something?
Yes.
This is amazing. I can hardly wait to tell her. And you know the funny thing? Her birthday is April 23rd. When she was 2 years old on April 23rd, her brother was born. So she and her brother both have the same birth date.
Oh.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Yeah. So your birthday, you're going to be 14 on April 23rd. How exciting. How exciting. Wow.
I have many friends born in April.
Yes, it's a very popular. One of my students was born April 12th, and now 3 students on April 23rd. Oh my goodness. That's like a super popular day. 3 students. Well, congratulations. I'll send you the party. Whoopee.
Thanks, Mr. Bernie.
Okay. All right. Berfine, excellent job today. You always do a good job. Okay.
Thanks.
Good night. See you again
Thanks,
soon.
Mr. Bernie.
Good night, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.